My favorite topic on this podcast thus far, and you are the certified expert.
Oh, no.
AI is here. The artificial intelligence has arrived, and you've done some really exciting work. I think you've done some seminars here at Motion Picture Institute in educating up-and-coming filmmakers about this technology. So I just want to give you the stage and take it away. Tell us about what to expect, what's coming, and what's here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot here. So, I mean, it's the divergence and convergence of an idea. AI is in divergence. Right now, it's just, the world is possible. AI can do anything. So they say, right? But it's that exact thought that is keeping anybody from doing anything. It's just like, if there's too many possibilities, there are none. So it's really trying to find within AI what tools can be used to assist in doing what you already do, but just do it better, do it faster. I mean, if anything in this industry, we need a break. Our crews need a break. Anything that AI can do to help a crew member survive a film set, because we all know that, you work hard and you work some long days. It's usually pretty grueling. It's grueling work, right? And so if AI can help improve that life, a quality of life for people on set, behind the scenes in a production, I'm all for it. So it's finding those things right now. And of course, some of the things that are going to help initially with anybody making any kind of a film is those storyboards, and getting an idea of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So even at the very, very beginning of somebody's wanting to get to pitch and get a show, visuals, and you start getting those visuals answer a lot of questions for you too, so you get some visuals for your little short story, and all of a sudden your visuals show you that it's going to take you $10,000 to make this happen because the way that you wrote it, so these things are just, they're bringing light to what it is that you're going to have to accomplish. And so anything that you can use AI for to help get that done faster, more of it, the better, so, so I would say initially, use it whenever you can to do the things that have seemed monotonous to you, or you were never given enough time to really do. So these are things that are digging into tasks that you have to already accomplish, so I've already got to make the schedule. I've already got to, do all this over here. What if I use AI to help me do these things a little faster, maybe a little bit more accurate? Don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, a thing about AI right now is a little messy. You always have to check it. Never take it for what it produces. Always look at it, because it's not replacing you doing something. It's helping you do something. So you look at it, and if you just totally trust it and say like, well, it's just going to do it for me, you're going to end up with some pretty crazy stuff.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. The 6 fingers and, it's just a weird stuff. Just, they're, little artifacts everywhere. There's artifacts in the writing. There's artifacts in everything, so you really got to pay attention to what it is that you're using AI for. And initially, just to get yourself a little bit further ahead than you were before. And it's a perfect assistant to help you do that. Breaking down a script, and just saying, okay, let's have a conversation, like the back and forth about my script. Talk to me with AI, have a conversation about the 3-act structure. So some of the things that I would do at the beginning of The Chosen is I would actually take a sketch pad and I would draw some lines on it to designate time. And then I would put all the characters down the side and I would draw out their arc, their story arc. This would let me know how many of them are where's each apostle in this story. Because in the writing, you got to analyze in the story, you're just saying, okay, like these two are talking at this particular location. But it doesn't say like, oh, well, the other 5 apostles are standing right behind them, because that was in the last scene mentioned that they were walking up with them. So we just got to remember, okay, yeah, they're all still there.
So
they're all still there. So we got to make sure, okay, now we're in this room. Now this room's got to be big enough, not just for 2 people. It's got to be big enough for camera and 6 more. And we've got scenes where we've got all the apostles, so we got like 14 people. So the sets are getting bigger to accommodate more people, more more equipment, you know, and there more camera and everything, you know. So at the beginning, I would use, you know, I didn't have AI, you know, it was so new. And that's the thing is like a lot of the people right now are saying like, okay, well, AI, yeah, you know, that would be super great, but I'm already doing my job and I'm so busy doing my job. I don't have time to go and dive into AI to figure out how it's going to help me do what I'm doing better than the way I'm already doing it, which takes a lot of work, actually. You know, it's trying to get AI to do something that you're already doing is not as easy as it seems. You know, it takes work and takes a lot of commitment to making that happen and then fixing all the problems that come along with it and ironing it out, getting rid of those artifacts and everything to make it something that's tangible that you could actually use to improve your time. You know, so I never had that opportunity when I was on The Chosen because it was never to that point where I could use it and also have the time in my already crammed, crazy day to figure out how to make it work, you know, and how to integrate it. So now that I'm off right now and I'm working on smaller gig jobs, I've got some time to dig into it and then get into it with people that are actually doing projects right now. So that's really where I want to get is involved in some projects where we can apply it and say like, yes, these are definitely things that we're going to do. So one of the things we are doing with AI is we're working with the chat GPTs. So the GPTs, you can create custom GPTs where the assistants that have a specific focus. So in a GPT, just like Chat GPT, you can just start a prompt and have a conversation in that one thread. In a GPT, you can actually like give it focus. Say, I want you to take these things specifically into consideration when I'm talking to you about this. So I can just say, I'm going to create a GPT specifically about filmmaking. And then so I can have a conversation with ChatGPT specifically about filmmaking with these specific things in mind, so I can load the knowledge base with information about what it is that I want to talk about with my film. And then it's got all of that already preloaded into its, machine learning. And then you ask the questions and have those conversations with ChatGPT as a filmmaker. So what in the link below, you'll be able to see the link for MPI is going to create a GPT that is going to be helpful for the students to kind of review and understand all the things that they were taught while they were here.
That's so cool.
And they can go back and reference forms and reference procedures of, how things work in the production management side of the film world. So we're making this kind of film production management. So I've got a couple, and we'll link those in the description below as well. But they're GPTs, and you can just go to them, try them. You have to have an OpenAI Pro membership, which is it's like $9.99 a month, but it just gives you unlimited access to the OpenAI and Open Chat GPTs and everything. So totally worth it because you can get so much more done with it than just the straight Chat GPT.
And